most important and most popular, of course, is Orthodoxy, Russian Orthodox Church, of course.
Yeah.
And it's very influential for population, for media, for scientific side too. And typically we have two groups in Russian Orthodox Church. From one side we have very fundamentalistic and closed conservative group, and they struggle against secular culture, all non-Orthodox groups and so on, sects, and for example, so on. And today is a conflict in Yekaterinburg with one monk who established monastery there, and who conflict against state politics, against Marx, and so on. Coronavirus is only fake, is only special Western idea against Russia, especially. But from other side, we have not struggle against virus from other confessions, how I know. Not Muslim group, not, no, maybe marginal group, of course, maybe. Fundamentalistic group, maybe, but I have not real information. Or some other minority. Scientific point of view in Russia, it's very interesting too.
Okay.
We have two separate groups, I think, in scientific society. One is a noble science with orthodoxy identity. Other group is orthodoxy fundamentalist with scientific degree.
Mm-hmm.
And in mass media, we have some interview with one side and other side, but it's scientific point of view. But it's very different position of this subgroup of scientific society, yes, now. No, officially, medical academy and scientific official structures, of course, institutions, they have only one scientific position. It's not Orthodoxy or Islam or some else, yes. But media from time to time use this information, and combine sometimes very strange pictures. What is Russia thinks now about virus, about safety, and so on.
Yeah.
We have academic who understand themselves publicly as orthodoxy atheist.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As science, he's atheist, but in culture, he's orthodox.
Okay.
It's not very unique. It's some you combine. And from this point of view, scientific orthodoxy, yes, is a conflict, I think, a mental conflict. What is priority from time to time? Today, I must decide as orthodoxy, or I must decide as scientist, rationally or irrationally, yes, a decision.
There is a parallel situation of believing on the one hand and receiving the empirical data on the other hand. This is a gap between these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they don't contact, don't discuss, and so on. In this situation, we have very new, because virus is very real, dangerous situation. You must decide.
Yeah.
You are scientist or you are only fundamentalist, yes. And in church, we have a new position that church supports scientific approach more, official church, church establishment. Normally, priests have a talk with a believer that you must be careful, you must be not only God save you, but mask is necessary too, and so on. This crisis is, for me, of course, is not good, of course, but it's a very clear situation. If you want only God self, it's maybe dangerous for you, for your family, for your friends, and for your diocese. Yes, it's very strong decision, and it's practical. It's absolutely practical now. You can see, you can ignore scientific medical position, and you may dead. This yes, I visit India. It's a real problem. Is you can see. In Russia, it's not very visual problem in environmental crisis. Yes, we have some publication. We have nickel tam Norilsk, of course. We know about it, but it's not everyday life, everyday problem for most part of population. It is not everyday question like corona. Ecology is something academic, something not in my city, in my region, and some far from us. I work in Archangel too. Maybe you remember. There we have other city near Scandinavian countries, northern part of Russia. There is a real problem. There's a scandal with government, local government, with protest from person. In Vladimir we have not it. Many other people we have not too real problem, visual problem in our region with ecology. But corona is other situation. We have absolutely other reaction.
On the long run, it will become a challenge for all of us, for all people in the world. And if this is a new challenge, do you think the people have learned from the corona crisis something?
I hope.
What could they have learned?
Well, for my opinion, of course, scientific is great force of our modern time. It cannot ignore with religion point of view, ideology point of view, and so on.